right. Now, I don't know if I'm going to release this on the 25th or the 26th. It is currently very early in the morning on the 25th because I am on a garbage sleep schedule. But regardless, it's been just about 2 years already somehow. I don't know if this time even exists anymore since Kobe Bryant passed away. Rest in peace to Kobe, Gianna, everybody on the helicopter that day, which is, it's just weird still, the whole concept of it. And well, back in the year of 2007, 2008, Kobe Bryant requested a trade out of the Lakers. And you know, I don't, by the way, this isn't like criticizing Kobe on the anniversary. No, this is just the cool Kobe idea I had. I've already done many Kobe ideas, but I've never done this one. I finally found a good roster to execute it with. Shout out to whoever the hell this dude is. He has 66 downloads on his thing, but it's fire. Now, Kobe had requested a trade out of LA, and he had a no trade clause, obviously, because he was the best player in the league at the time. And his number one option was Chicago, which you see him right here on, because obviously I did the trade. And well, the trade was supposed to be, not letting me click off this ad, but it's cool, we'll live. It was supposed to be Kobe Bryant for Joakim Noah, Ben Gordon, Luol Deng, and Tyrese Thomas. But Kobe didn't want this trade because he wanted them to keep Luol Deng because he thought he'd play well next to Luol Deng, and he didn't want the situation to be a complete repeat of what was already happening in LA. And LA in this scenario was the exact, they were prior to Pau Gasol era. Obviously, you're looking at the Lakers on the screen that now have the Kobe trade done. But you know, what happened was everything changed later that season when they traded for Pau Gasol. Instead, in this simulation, they're gonna have a different Gasol that they ended up drafting and trading to the Grizzlies. If you don't know, the brothers got traded for each other, weird stuff. And Pau is never gonna be a Laker in this one. So now in this simulation, we've got Kobe Bryant, Luol Deng, Drew Gooden, Kirk Heinrich, and Larry Hughes leading your fantastic Chicago Bulls era. As usual, injuries are off, so Kobe can't tear his Achilles. So this should all just be, it's something. This was very close. That this literally would have happened if Kobe didn't veto the trade himself. So 2007, 2000, I get really thrown off with the, you know how the year right now, we're starting in 2021 on the top right. I get really thrown off these days because like it was very easy to track from 2020 into the future, but like 22, I don't know. My God, as of right now, this is the worst team in the league. And by the way, if you want to know what the hell the other teams are in the league, you might want to just go Google search 2007. No, look, we're gonna do a quick skim. You see all these teams. Kevin Durant's a young chap. I didn't change the Thunder back to the Supersonics. I mean, this was their last season of the Supersonics anyway. Don't ask why I didn't even try to enunciate that. T-Mac's still out here leading the Rockets with Yao. Chris Paul's a 92 overall. Now, Kobe would have won the MVP in real life, and then like Dirk won the MVP around this time. Melo was Melo. Here's Dirk. He's a 92. This is a year prior to Dwight Howard's finals run. Dwayne Wade almost had an MVP season in 09. So like we're like around the prime of all of these dogs. And then obviously you got hi Kevin, hi Paul. You guys went to the finals this season, and LeBron. Oh yeah, and Tim Duncan, right? 90. My God, he was still, well, yeah, you know, he's Tim Duncan. It looks pretty good to me. You know, I didn't trade any picks, but for morality purposes, should I trade if we somehow still get Derrick Rose in this draft? Should I trade him to the Lakers? And by the way, obviously I'm not controlling anything. That's not how we do around here. I just spectate. I control everything else. I just don't control the actual game that I play. Team Kobe and Team Tim with your dominant self. Richard Jefferson, one-time All-Star. Tim Duncan, most valuable player, 26, 15, and 7. My God, I don't think I've ever seen a Tim Duncan this good in the simulation. Am I tripping? Maybe. I've done way too many of these to say something like that. Have I ever done a Tim Duncan? Thaddeus Young, Rookie of the Year? What the hell? Is Kevin, I think he probably forgot to make Kevin. I'm not mad at it. It's all good. Let Thaddeus shine. Let that shine. They got him on the bench rotting in San Antonio right now in real life. Speaking of the San Antonio bench, Manu Ginobili, 6th man of the year. LeBron James wins DPOY. Who knows if he'll ever go to Miami? Jeff Green, most improved in Oklahoma City. Actually, he's supposed to be a rookie, but it's all, you know, you can't have everything perfect. We're pretty close. Whoa, what the hell? Is that actually George Karl? I have never seen a retro coach where it was actually like usually like you gotta like auto generate a Phil Jackson. I don't know who the hell got George to sign his rights into the game. I know all NBA first team Kobe, but he's obviously, I mean, he had to make one of them. He's on the second team and he averaged 26 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 54% from the field, and 44 from 3. So that's what we should get used to. But the thing is, you can't get used to any teammates yet because you don't have any. Sound like I was trying to set up a punchline, but I mean, maybe, I don't know. Man's a 99 overall, 82 overall. Luol Deng did his job pretty well at that, and Drew Gooden. But yeah, you don't have any other basketball players on this team really. Oh yeah, I also brought Sasha over here for no reason except to shoot 39%. Shout out to Shannon Brown and his vertical. I turned off the play-in game. I remember to do that for the 07 season, and we weren't close to any of this stuff. As you could see, Chicago 32 and 50. So basically, even though he didn't want to have a repeat of LA, he got a repeat of LA. In real life, we know it would have been better off if he just stood in LA, because they would have got Powell. But the Bulls traded their 2 top 10 picks from the 07 draft or 06, as well as a dude who averaged 20 points. And then I think who else did I add on to that trade? Well, I don't know. But now, assuming that the Bulls wouldn't have traded their first round pick of the next year, knowing that they were going to be trash, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, we're in a look. All I know is that things are going to be very different. You're not going to get 3 straight Lakers finals appearances, and the Celtics won the championship led by Kevin Garnett. So same exact as real life, except they're up against Utah and Darren Williams. And actually, look at wait, hold on, pause. How did the Lakers do this? Bynum, Ben Gordon, look at them. You really should have just stood. It's all good though. Look at Kwame Brown. Look, scored 0. I forgot that Kwame Brown had like a social media dominant run. I hope he's still doing well, and I don't know. Chris Webber retired. Okay, it's time for the moment of truth, the draft lottery. Number 8. See, that's reasonable. Keep us there. Like, if we get number 1, I'm gonna feel bad. I mean, maybe not actually, because I kind of want Kobe to play with Derrick Rose, but hey, whatever, let's just do it. Oh my god, we got number 2. You know what that means? We're gonna draft Michael Beasley. Actually just released an article, Michael Beasley, talking about how everybody was clowning him when he was on the Lakers for like that one game when he forgot his shorts, and how his mom and cousin died around that time, and he felt bad and all that. And he also felt bad that the Knicks told him he was one of the most talented players that ever played for them, yet they didn't want to re-sign him. Which, by the way, I've been saying these exact things for the past 2 years. The Golden State Warriors, number 1, oh my, they drafted Russell. I mean, he is the most well, whatever the hell player, but it's more about who's available right now. I don't know if we're gonna pick him. And matter of fact, the Timberwolves are right after that, so they could just pick Michael Beasley again. Curry's not even close to being in the, well, we still got like 2 more years. Oh my god. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's insane. That is insane. We don't, you know what? This is karma for me not trading the pick to the, this is, oh my, you guys, appears to have a knack for steals. It's Ryan Anderson. Create his own shot. I don't think this man's taken anything but a catch and shoot since, solid finisher. If he ever has his back to the basket, he better pass the ball. He's a power forward. Well, yeah, that's it. You're right. The only positive here is that he passed his physical and the injuries are off. There's no other option. So Kenneth Faried, Jared Dudley, neither one of them was even in the league yet. The Timberwolves about to get Derrick Rose, and we just passed up on Derrick Martell. Oh, they got Kevin Love. Wait, what? Did they get Michael Beasley and Kevin Love in the same draft, or am I tripping? I don't remember. Maybe I am. I don't know. OJ, yo, is Derrick Rose not been drafted yet? Am I bugging? Oh yeah, no, he's still out there. He's still there. Oh yeah, my bad. I'm tripping. I forgot Beasley got drafted by Miami, not Timberwolves. That was a year, 2 years after he got traded. My bad. OJ Mayo, the next Michael Jordan, goes to the Thunder, and Derrick Rose is going to the Los Angeles Clippers. The Clippers did end up with Chris Paul for like the majority of the 2010s, but they could have drafted Kyrie in 2011 if they didn't trade the pick for Baron Davis or something like that. So that's redemption, just 3 years earlier, and now you don't got to trade for Chris Paul. You're gonna have one of the best point guards who won't get injured. I am beside myself with, you guys couldn't have just got like OJ Mayo or something. We had to just, it was Gar Forman and Paxson and all of them. Were they the front? I know everybody hated them. Was it them? Was it your fault? Michael Beasley went to the Grizzlies. Was Hasheem Thabeet in this draft, or was that the one before or after? No, that was the one after. This is just we couldn't have drafted Dragic or something. Why was Ryan Anderson a 78 overall? What pick was he? Or was like the 21st pick? Who decided this? Who cursed us? Couldn't have drafted Eric Gordon or something, dog. This is an abomination of life. At least he's a 76. I thought he was a 78. Even that's not that good. Am I tripping, or is this Bob Cousy? Definitely tripping. Free agency. Hey, we could sign Allen Iverson. Yeah, he's 34. He's still around. Allen Iverson and Kobe duo, just like 7 years too late, but that's early, late, doesn't matter. Nope, he's still with the Nuggets. Billups the Rockets. Rip Hamilton is a 76. We didn't get nobody, not a soul. We got Samuel Dalembert. Isn't that Robert Parrish? I'm with it, whatever. Delonte West. Why did they do that to Delonte West? Why'd they make him look like this? Actually, it don't even look like his teeth are messed up. It just looks like he's biting his lip in the picture. Well, we have a team, all right. We're one hell of a team. Raymond Felton, my guy, who also isn't in the game anymore, but that's okay. In spirit, and well, you're there. there. You're there. Oh, maybe this is all just an elaborate plan to get Steph. I don't know. James, Blake. If we mess up again, probably got like 10 years left in the Kobe career, you know. So like 2031 in this era is gonna be 2017 in real life. If you catch my drift, the equivalent. Remember when Kevin Garnett said equivalent on wait, the equivalent. David West, all-star start. I love Kevin Martin. Kevin Martin had such a nasty jump shot. Now I think I've mentioned this in videos before. First of all, hold on. Shut up. Fifth is good. I'll take fifth. We're perfectly fine with fifth. Just, you know, no play in, so you got to be top 8, which is, you know, I don't even like the play. I mean, like, I like it, but it feels weird. Like, it's a solid concept, but I don't really. Also, like, okay, so, you know, the Knicks might be the 10th seed or like the 9th seed or something if they're lucky by the end of the season. But even as a team who could, even as a fan of a team who could benefit from the play-in, it just feels like you didn't really earn it. Like, you just kind of suck, but you didn't. It's probably not that serious though. It's just the 7th and 8th seed. Look at KD averaging 32 points. Kevin Martin 28. Luau's look at Dallenberg 14 points per game. Ryan Anderson with the 13. Why is Luau okay, I guess he's just not shooting threes, but 11% though. 11. Oh snap. Whoa, when did we get we traded for Derek Fisher. We stole him from Dallas, who traded for him from LAL. They had to get Derek Fisher back with Kobe for as long as possible. I'm okay, so I see that's kind of cool. Robotic 2K system doesn't know the history between them, but we do, and the coincidences are appreciated. Timmy Dunk, most valuable player. Kevin Love, rookie of the year, 21 and 12 per game. Then again, the Timberwolves have about 12. I was about to say 12 players. No, that's normal. I was gonna say like 2, but I said I don't know. Josh Childress, 6th man of the year. Why he's standing like that? I think Hubert Davis used to have a 2K card that was positioned like that, and he was from like 94, shooting threes with short shorts. Dwight Howard, DPOI, and Nene. Look at Nene go. He made Nene look like the most my player ever. Jared Dudley, coach of the year. Kobe Bryant, all NBA first team, 30 points, 6 rebounds. Not only did the team step it up, he stepped it up. 8 assists. Oh, Melo. 6th in the conference. We're playing Miami, so it's Kobe versus D Wade. You know, Kobe hit that shot over D Wade when he was on the Lakers. I don't know if that was probably before this trade would have had. I don't know. Maybe after. It doesn't really matter. We're here. Well, they got Josh Smith in Miami and Hito. How they steal all the basketball players that are good, and then Shaq's still over there, 76 overall. So Shaq and Kobe both on new teams. Shaq versus Kobe, but Shaq is kind of, I mean, you know, I don't know why I'm simcasting this. I didn't mean to. I did it, but I subconsciously did it. I was thinking about that the other day, how like, why can't I speak right? I was thinking about that the other day. The amount of things we do subconsciously. Like, why doesn't anybody question that we subconsciously drive? Like, have you ever like noticed that when you drive, you're just not thinking about it, but you are doing it? I'm about to get lucky with a close game, but I think this is. Hold on. Heinrich missed shot, right turnover, steal. Hey man, we're like 12 seconds into the video. Not really, but 12 seconds into the simulation, and we already are in the situation. Kobe with the ball. He throws it over to. Whoa, Luau. Wait, whoa. Wasn't that Mr. 11%? What was the thought process? Kobe passed it over to Luau. You know when Meta World Peace was like, Kobe passed me the ball. He never passed me. I think I've referenced that a lot, but that was that exact situation. Same spot and everything. Trusted that man Luau with mad time on the clock, and Luau just chucked it. He said, yeah, Kobe, good half court shot. I'm gonna just act like this never happened. Man, Wade gave you 40. When did we get Wilson Chandler? I mean, Luau does have a 75-3. That's not that bad. I expected that, but his tendency is awful, which is weird why he shot it instantly. All right, back to the drawing board, normal stuff. Just click simulate through game. We're in the first round, and we're about to lose. We lost to Miami. You know, solid effort, whatever. I mean, it's just, you know, we're still getting acclimated. Granted, Kobe's 32 already, but you see this roster? Because I do, and it looks fantastic. And Miami won the championship. Dwayne Wade and Shaq won another ring in 09, which means that LeBron's probably, I mean, unless he wants to just bandwagon, there's no way that they get Bron after all, right? I mean, well, actually, they already gave Hito and Josh Smith all the money, so that's probably not even possible. They went in a game 7 over San Antonio, though. You gotta respect it. David Lee's on the Spurs. Didn't he go to the Spurs when he was dumb old? Robert Horry retired. Richard Johnson retired. Richard Johnson. Why is there so many? Oh man, the draft lottery again. There's no way we have a pick up here, right? The Knicks stole Detroit's pick. Look at the finesse. I reset all the draft picks, and they still found a way to finesse. I said it like they do that often. Actually, they've done pretty good with draft picks in years, but like they just haven't drafted like the superstar of superstars. They've just drafted drafted really good role players. I mean, RJ's pretty good, but what I'm talking about, like with like their mid-tier picks, they've done pretty well. But like, you know, whatever, basketball. Oh wow, look at this. History repeats itself. We got Taj, and he already looks 46 in his prime. No Blake Griffin. Guess where Blake went? The Clippers. James Harden, the Timberwolves. Steph Curry, the Pacers. One career he was supposed to go to the Knicks and went to the Warriors, and now he just goes to the Pacers and is going to be torturing him like Reggie. Instead, the Warriors got Ricky Rubio. Oh, now they got to be sick. Knicks got Johnny Flynn and DeMar DeRozan. Wonder how that'll go. I really have no clue. I mean, it didn't really go too well for the Raptors, but now he's the MVP 12 years in. Well, he's not the MVP. Isn't what is it, Joel, Giannis, and Jokic right now or something like that? There goes. Wait, can't we get LeBron? Hold on. The offers. Oh my God, he's about to go to the Lakers. If he goes to the Celtics, I'ma be heated. Pelicans is just crazy. Wait, so were the Pelicans supposed to? Pelicans should still be the Hornets, but we don't care. We don't. The Hornets should be the Bobcats. So look, garbage names overall. I mean, the Pelicans aren't much better than the Bobcats name-wise, but it's a little bit of an upgrade. Bobcats though was just such a weird brand that, like, well, I mean, maybe it's just because now we know, but like you can just feel the 7 and 59 energy from that type of brand. If we somehow got LeBron, I'ma cry. Okay, no, we didn't get LeBron. Dwight Howard went to Milwaukee. I don't really care, honest. I mean, do you? Oh, hey, Tracy McGrady went to the Cavaliers. You know what I mean? It's not like Dwight was gonna get much out of Orlando anyways, except for maybe a finals appearance, like if he wanted to repeat, like in whatever. Who the hell did he join the? Oh, Michael Redden, Deshaun Steve, and Nate Rob. I have a few guesses on who that is, but it's not Nate Robinson. Shout out to Nate Robinson. Shout out to Jake Paul. But hey, guess who we can still sign? Luke Walton. Oh snap! Hold on. It's real. It's 33-year-old, already old, still 10 years from retirement. Vince Carter. The man just averaged 21 in Brooklyn / New Jersey / who the hell cares? It says he's 25 years pro, and well, according to his profile picture, what the hell is this, Twitter? Oh snap, D Wade went to the Grizzlies. We're not going to talk about it. That's just an abomination. Chris Bosh still with the Raptors, Boozer, Jazz, and so on and so forth. Ben Gordon, Lakers faithful. Oh, hold on, we got Marcus how we get Marcus Camby on like a mid? Oh, because he's 36. Got it. But you know, Marcus Camby definitely used to be in Chicago too, right? No, wait, am I tripping? Oh, I was thinking of Portland from his real career, but that didn't even happen yet. Okay, I'm going like all misses, no hits, like Dion Waiters in this video so far. My like guesses on like knowledge. Look at Ryan Anderson with the 3 overall boost. We see you, big fella. Now just put Vince Carter, put Kobe at the 1. Vince Carter, I don't care. Do something. We'll be all right. We improved a pretty drastic amount. To this day, I'm still really like, I was really, I don't know. You know, so back when before the whole Kobe incident in 2020, I had like notes. I told this story in my first ever Kobe simulation. I think first ever in 2020. You know, now we on the PS5, and the PS5 is slowly but surely not able. It's starting to get slower and slower with simulating as time goes on and the more games release, but it's still much better than the PS4. Now, when I was on the PS4 prior to going on the PC on 2K20, it was slow as all hell, and it would take me like 8 hours to record a video that was like 15 minutes long after editing. So I would record the videos over multiple days sometime, and it just so happened that the day before Kobe passed away, I had recorded the first half of a Kobe simulation. Now I was at the basketball courts when I found out the news, and obviously my first thought wasn't, oh no, not my Kobe simulator. That would be nuts. Then I came home and saw the file, and I was like, wait, what the hell? Jason Richardson, 2-time All-Star. Kevin Martin, 2-time All-Star. Yeah, I never finished that video, obviously, because that would have been yeah. And I think I almost quit YouTube when Kobe passed away. That was just, who the hell wanted to talk about basketball after that? Plus, I had 2,000 subscribers for 10 years. But hey, here I am, wallowing. Tim Duncan, most valuable player, 22, 14, and 6 with 3 blocks. Now, Tim Duncan probably should have won a DPOY at some point in his career, but just the thought of him doing anything like athletic, like the thought of Tim Duncan walking is funny. I don't even know what that means. Stephen Curry, rookie of the year with the Pacers. You know, I believe Steph's had like 6 of his 5 of his 6 worst shooting performances in the history of his career this season. So shout out to him. He's doing real great. Did hit a game winner the other day though. Anthony Carter, 6th man of the year. Dwight Howard, DPOY in Milwaukee, and Harry Giles III, most improved player. Hi Doc. That was the perfect opportunity to do a Bugs Bunny impression, but I don't think I have that in the arsenal. Gilbert Arenas, all NBA first team. You know, I haven't mentioned, oh my God, yeah, no, you're different. I forgot how different you are in these simulations, and you're only an 83 and you're still on the first team. Oh hey, Nate Robinson. The Kirk Heinrich goggles is just an experience. You got Jason Thompson in the G League, but it's just Jordan Bell. And wow, 51 wins is only the 7th seed in the Eastern Conference in this. And by the way, the Celtics 68 28 and 14. Similar team. Oh wow, they got Al Jefferson. That's like their, and they got Ron Artest. Oh man, we couldn't bring him over here. They still got Big KP, Kendrick Perkins. They got Steve Novak too. I don't want to see them. Eliminate us before we got to see the Celtics. They're a powerhouse. The Pelicans are the best team in the Western Conference with David West and Chris Paul leading the. Tyson Chandler is spelt wrong. Wow, that's a really good I literally thought that was Tyson Chandler. I didn't realize that. But to Sion, you got a 39 win team making the playoffs in the West. In the East, you can't even make it if you got 46. Joe Johnson fuming. Just LeBron James and Marc Gasol's Lakers and Kwame were 49. We were better than them though, so you'll take that at least. You got to play Milwaukee, so it's Kobe versus Dwight. Never teammates in this universe, but you know, they got JaVale at the 4, so that JaVale versus Ryan Anderson is probably the worst matchup in basketball. Wow, we just 4-0 swept. The Kobe and Vince Carter masterclass is fully in effect. Next round, Miami rematch, except it's just Josh Smith and Tito. There's no Dwayne Wade. They also drafted Goran Dragic instead of trading for him in like 2015, so hey, there's that. I remember when it was like such a big deal when Goran Dragic. The league has changed a lot. Like now, if like a player of Goran Dragic's caliber was getting traded, nobody would care. I mean, to an extent. Like now we see James Harden get traded to the Brooklyn Nets, and it's like, oh yeah, just another day. Already got 2 Hall of Famers. I have a feeling we're gonna win again. As I say that, we're probably gonna lose, aren't we? Are we really? But really though, to this team, 3-3, game 7, and we lost. We lost by, my God, 40. Actually, Josh Smith is a very well-known 2K. There's a lot of words you could use. Demigod, demon, and Shaq averaged 1 point. It's time for me to move on. Yeah, Shaq. They're not even. Shaq said, "Forget the championship, dog. Yeah, we got it." I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, hey, it's the Heat versus the Pelicans in and the Pelicans won. Chris Paul, the champion of 2000. Shoot, I already lost the year. 2011. No, this is 10. This is so Kobe's supposed to have 2 more rings by now. As of right now, Kobe's at in quote unquote 3 rings. It probably still says 5 on his player card, but we know he has 3. By the way, the Lakers made it all the way to the conference finals, led by right, LeBron. Yeah, LeBron. I mean, we were close. We're getting there. Yep, there goes Big Dog. Rasheed Wallace retired. Brian Scalabrine retired. Was he playing? He's probably better than oh wow, he was actually playing. Scalabrine is basically just underground Ryan Anderson anyways. Oh yes, my favorite time of the draft. We don't even have a pick. Why am I doing this? I mean, hey guys, we've got the 21st pick. You know what that means. You know we're gonna draft. I know we're gonna draft. No, hold on 1 second. Landry Fields. Oh, it doesn't get better than that. Ryan Anderson is a stretch playmaker. Playmaking for who? You guys aren't offering the contract, whatever the hell, to Kirk Heinrich. That is the most disrespectful. They said forget Kirk Heinrich. We couldn't have signed Melo. We had to sign 80-year-old Vince Carter. Melo went to the Mavericks. Is Dirk still there? That's kind of a fire duo. No defense. Oh, there goes Dirk. He went to the Wizards. And who did we get? Kirk. We brought back Kirk on a minimum contract. So we just disrespected him and brought him back. It's like a recipe for success. Luau is somehow regressing at 25. Actually, I guess no, that's really not what happened. That man Luau got a bag in 2016. That man got like $70 million deal from the Lakers. Him and Joakim, all the former Bulls, just eating good. The Knicks was paying Joakim until like this season or something. Josh Smith was still getting paid until like last season. Hey, where's shouldn't Josh Smith be getting a contract? Did he retire? Where's Josh Smith's 10-day at? That man could still get a nice little fast break dunk once every 4 minutes of garbage time. Hassan Whiteside was the 6th pick in the draft, so that shows you that this is obviously the greatest draft of all time. Until next year's draft, where you got Kawhi Leonard, Kyrie Irving, Klay Thompson, Jimmy Butler, and Ennis Freedom. They already changed his name. That was the dude who made this draft class. What the hell? He was on top of it. He said, hold on, let me open up the final file and change his name to Freedom. Woke up, opened up the PS4, PS5 and everything. Oh, look at Kevin. Look at Big Durant, doggy dog. And Russell Westbrook, 1-time All-Star. With whatever team I already forgot. Oh, the Warriors, right. Speaking of Warriors, Steph's already an All-Star, but he's a Pacer, because I don't know. Oh, that's true. Luau probably regressed because he's on the bench now. Yeah, sorry. We got Vince doggy dog. You know, I would consider this a turn of events, but I expect nothing other than Kyle Lowry winning the most valuable player for the Dallas Mavericks in 2000 and whatever the hell. I'm flattered to witness this. John Wall, Brooklyn savior. Hell, he almost had better numbers than Lowry. Jose Calderon, 6-man. Josh Smith, DPOY. Is he wearing number? Oh, he's wearing 5. I thought he was bronze. Steph Curry averaged what? His team better have been awful, because how did Steph Curry's 40 points per game and 7 assists not beat Lowry? And he shot 50, 80, 50, 48. We'll take it. Bill Bano. Yeah, Lowry and Steph made the All-NBA first team over Kobe. As a matter of fact, okay, he made the second team 31. Look, a lot of competitions coming up, and we're the 6th seed. Sixers are really good. I forget who's on the set. We're just gonna keep it moving. Ayo, Toronto. Oh, hey, Vince Carter. They're gonna get revenge on you for leaving. They got Lou Will. Oh yeah, Lou Will. I remember when he was on Toronto. On this simulation, he probably started off with the Sixers, but or just got drafted. Nah, I think he got drafted in 05 or something. But yeah, Lou Will. You know, he was on Toronto back in like 2016 or something, and he's currently probably dogging us, considering that Emeka Okafor putting up 19. Hey, Ryan Anderson 25 points, but we lost. So who cares? We lost 4-2 in the first round. Oh man, this era is going fantastic. No success. Thank you. Rockets win 4-3 in the finals. Yao Ming. No, Yao Ming would actually be retired right now in real life, but instead he's the finals MVP. And hell, he had 8 points in the final. He didn't even really do all that, but hey, they got Jason Capono putting up 23 points. Amari Stoudemire's over here. You know, him and Yao were, well, he won Rookie of the Year, I think, or what was it? He won Rookie of the Year. Yao was the first pick. They were both drafted in 2002. Yeah, it says it right there. They even got Kenyon Martin a ring and Ben Wallace. This is one hell of a weird team. And they beat Josh Smith, Andrew Bynum, and Monte Ellis to get it. The hell is up with this Heat team? They got Dragic, Darren Williams, Sean Marion, Hito, Allen Iverson retired. Back to the drawing board, aka the draft. I don't know where any of these guys are about to go. Kawhi, oh boy, they got Kawhi and John Wall. Denantis Montejunas, I remember dude, but why did the 69 overall just get drafted 6th overall? They drafted him over Klay Thompson. It's the Warriors. Isaiah Thomas, Timberwolves legend. Free agency. Oh yeah, if Kobe's ever a free agent, by the way, we're not letting him leave. The whole point is he's in Chicago. Oh my god, wait, we drafted Ennis Freedom? Oh man, we drafted Ennis. Are we ever gonna sign a good basketball player? Tim Duncan's a 99 stone. He went to the Mavericks. Kevin Durant, Trailblazers. He left the Thunder, the Blazers. He's not even supposed to be able to leave, but you know, we're just gonna act like he got drafted #1 instead of #2. Shout out to Greg Oden. Yao Ming, of course, in very educated ways. He went to the 76ers instead of re-signing with the team that just won the championship. But then again, the Sixers were pretty good. And who do we sign? Is that David? Oh my, we got Delonte West. I thought we had David West. Wasn't David West an all-star and all that? Oh my, we got Delonte. Oh, whatever. Still Ryan Anderson saving us and bringing us to the promised land. They got isn't that just Latrell Sprewell? Daquan Cook, the GOAT. We got Pekovic over here. Okay, big Peck. Well, we're going into the 2011-12 season and Kobe is 2 rings short of his 5. In fairness, things went just about as well as they could have in LA. Whereas in Chicago, yeah, I'd be happy with 1. Hey, yo, let's just get, or we could just be a dynasty, or we could be garbage. I don't know. Always been the all-star captain almost, if not every single year. Tony Parker, 1-time all-star. That's not accurate, but we'll act like it is. Oh wow, Dwight Howard, most valuable player. I'm proud. See, I actually expect Kyle Lowry to get an MVP over Dwight somehow. I don't know what the logic behind that is. Hey, Kemba Walker, Rookie of the Year. Lou Will, 6th Man of the Year. You know, you got this like 4 times in your career. You might as well get started here. And Dwight Howard, Defensive Player. Eric Bledsoe, Most Improved. Nate McMillan, Coach of the Year. And wait, hold on. Forget all the NBA teams. Kobe, 2nd team, great. Do we make the, oh yeah, 8th seed? That's real promising. And this is already starting, so that shows how great we are. I mean, we've got a lot of guys averaging 10+ points. I don't know who the hell Nathan Jawai is, but he's could have drafted Kawhi or Jawai, and we drafted Jawai. That's real promising. You understand how much things would have changed if we just didn't draft Ryan Anderson? That is the wildest move in NBA history, probably. Especially considering that, like, they know, like, in the game, like, they kind of know. How do you draft a dude that was supposed to go 21st? We just lost in the first round, by the way. I said nothing about it because I didn't expect anything more or less. How did Ennis go from starting to the DNP? That man must have put on a masterclass of trash. The Trail, oh, it's Kevin time. It's 2012. Instead of losing with the Thunder, Kevin Durant is the finals MVP. He defeated Dwight Howard in the final. And they got Kevin Garnett. Oh yeah, it's really Kevin time. Drew Holiday, Gordon Hayward, Kevin Garnett, Kevin Durant, Brandon Roy, and Brooke Lopez is one of the scariest teams probably ever. And you got Jeff Green to dunk on somebody, Martell Webster to be Martell Webster, Quentin Richardson to rack up stories for his podcast, and Tristan Thompson. Lou Amundsen retired. And we got the 17th pick because we're mid and we don't want to tank, but we don't want to be good either. Darius Miller, savior. Can we sign anybody? Can we sign Dwight and Kobe? Man, I wonder if that's ever happened before. Oh, okay, hold on, it's getting spicy. Ayo, Ryan Anderson, we got another stretch 4, 2-way inside out scorer. We basically got Ryan Anderson but successful. Kevin Love, welcome to the Chicago Bulls. Hello, how are you? And we brought back the great Drew Gooden. Come on now, 2012-13. It's getting too easy. This is actually I believe this is one of Kobe's best season, but also the year that he tore his Achilles or somewhere around there, right? He was having an ill year right before that happened, and it was like the last game of the season. James James Harden, one-time All-Star. But hey, look behind, look underneath him. Kevin Love, look at you sneaking in. All right, so here's how much of an NBA nerd I am. Let me see if I can get the story in before the season ends. So earlier when I said that Kevin Martin was like a GOAT or something, it was because back when I was trying out for the basketball team in like 8th or 7th grade or something, especially when I was younger and bigger, I remember I used to have like a weird looking shot. And I would shoot from like my hip, like I would at least like, I think, you know, I've said this before, that you like do this thing when you're a basketball player where you think you're shooting differently, but it looks basically exactly the same. So that's really all that matters, right? I probably wasn't look nothing like Kevin Martin, but for some reason, maybe I was playing too much 2K. I wanted to shoot like Kevin Martin, and I didn't make the team, but I was dogging everybody, and it's still like a conspiracy theory to this day as to why I didn't make that team. Probably because I was like 50 pounds overweight, but we won't talk about it. Timmy Dallas Duncan with the 20 and 13 a game and 7 assists, 36 years old with his old self. I mean, you're supposed to win a ring next year, but it doesn't matter. You wasn't winning no MVPs. He was still pretty elite though until like 2 years, maybe a year before he retired. Anthony Davis, rookie of the year in Charlotte. Lou Will, 6th man of the year again. No, there you go. Keep on keeping the tenure going. The tenure, just racking up achievements. I don't know, English vocabulary. Roy Hibbert, DPOY for the Pacers. He's been with them the entire time. Actually, no, he got drafted there. So, you know, history repeats itself. Nico Mannion, most... Okay, hold on. I don't know how this happened. But actually, no, I do know how this happened. He's a free agent in real life. So, like, I mean, he's not a free agent, but he's not on the Warriors. He's actually on the Warriors, but he decided to go and play in Italy. So 2K probably just released him from the roster. They did like a second year drafting stash, I think. I don't know how that works. Kobe Bryant, All NBA first team. You're really good at basketball. And 53 and 29 isn't that bad. We're only 6 games off. Let's see how Kevin Love affected the team. We finally got a good signing like 6 years in. Yeah, he averaged 24 points. Now, well, obviously Vince is a good one too, but he was already 33. 18 from Vince, 24 and 10 from Caleb. And Kobe, 29, 5 and 8 on 51% from the field. Ryan Anderson still being Ryan Anderson. See, now you could just be Ryan Anderson. We don't gotta expect more from you. You could just be Ryan Anderson. You know, we could have had, I don't know, Derrick Rose. First round, Miami. We already know Josh Smith is probably over there and may dog us. No, we swept them. Second round, Milwaukee Bucks, J.R. Smith, Dwight Howard, and fake Nate Robinson. How are we doing? Oh yeah, 4-2. We finally made it to the conference finals, I think, for the first time in the entire video. And they've got Dirk, Karam Butler and his straws, Avery Bradley and his rebounds, Gilbert Arenas, and we won't talk about what he had, and Kendrick Perkins and his fantastic analyzation and analyst skills. We're up 3-3. It's not gonna be that easy. And look at who's in the finals. It's the Mavericks. Do they want the rematch against Dirk, or are we gonna, spoil that? I guess in this universe he never won the ring with the Mavericks, so maybe that's why he went to the Wizards. Doesn't really sound like the most logical thing to do, but it's okay. Are we about to, did you see how the score just progressed? We haven't scored in like, I was getting ready to jump in with like 1:30 left and we just didn't score. You guys sold out entirely. I mean, I could look at who missed if you want to really blame somebody. Carter, free throw made, congrats. Anderson, 3-point shot made, good in free throw missed. Carter, turnover. Love, layup missed. Kobe shot missed, close. Carter, 3-point shot missed. And that was the entire demise, as we just didn't play any defense either, because that was 99-98, and within 2 minutes we just completely botched our chances at basketball. Yeah, that's right, the whole sport. You got to retire after this one. You guys just look awful. This is yeah, not a good look, not a great look. Hold on, I'm seeing that -8 plus minus. Who was the worst plus minus? Oh, Raymond Felton, come on now. Well, Dirk's rematch against Dallas, and he lost to Tim Duncan. Well, Marcus Camby retired. Is this finally the year we draft an impactful young... Wait, hold on, did I load in the draft class? Oh yes, of course I did. Anthony Bennett, come on now. We got Troy Daniels. No, I remember, I think he was on either Phoenix or... No, wait, they were in the playoffs, so it couldn't have been Phoenix. It was, shoot, somebody. Or maybe it wasn't the... No, it was the Rockets. He was on the Rockets, and he started bugging out one year in the playoffs or the end of the season or something. He hit like 5 threes randomly, and then I don't know where he's at these days, but he stuck around for a little while. Hey, Ennis Freedom and Ronnie John Jenkins highlights. Remember, he used to be on the Knicks. Okay, so Kobe's a free agent. Hopefully he just... Oh my, of course you want to go to the Lake. Wait, should I allow that? Wouldn't it be funny if this man went back to the Lakers and then won the rings that he was supposed to win? I mean, well, let's just see what happens. He went to the Mavericks. It's not even... Bro, get back over here for the point of the video. Actually, they did just win a championship. I mean, I'm probably gonna... Oh my... Him and Tim Duncan though? Yeah, screw it. I'm breaking the rules. I mean, it's not really a rule. What if Kobe went to the Bulls? Well, they were garbage and he left. Oh, you think think I'm kidding? Kobe Bryant Mavericks era fully inbound. Oh, and they have MVP Kyle Lowry. You got to be kidding me. Danny Granger, who allowed this? We get at least 2 years with or maybe he might retire, but Tim Duncan and Kobe Bryant. Oh man, that is kind of staining on the legacy. I mean, this man, they're gonna say, oh, he needed Shaq and then he never got another Shaq, so he went and joined Duncan after Duncan won the championship. Guess what? We don't care. You know what I'm gonna do? Close Twitter. Give me these rings. That's exactly what Kevin Durant did, and nobody ever talks bad about. Everybody forgot about everything Kevin Durant did already. You notice that, right? How the narrative from KD went from, oh snap, yo, Kevin Durant is an awful person because he went to a good basketball team, to, oh no, Kevin Durant tore his Achilles, so now he's back and we gotta appreciate him just in case he tears it again. You could argue that it shouldn't or should have been as deep as it was in the first place about him going to the Warriors, because like, yeah, it did kind of ruin basketball, but at the same time, for like 3 years we were like, yeah, no, we don't like you, like collectively, humanity. I mean, you're a cool dude, but like, do you see what you've done? Look at what you've created. I watched some of the I never watched any Marvel movies in my life, and recently I watched the like, you know, the basic ones, like the last couple. It's like Thanos or whatever the hell his name is. You know, he's got some cool lines, but like, you also wiped out half of humanity. Cool dude, but you killed everybody. Not sure that can really coexist. We're really in Dallas. Like, this is like, we said forget Chicago. How's Chicago doing? Hey yo, Chi-Town. They are they're not bad. They're bad. They're not going to make the playoffs, but they're managing. They've got Raymond Felton at the 2. Reminder, like, you know, it feels kind of weird actually. Usually I have to interfere at least like once a video, like just letting it rock, like, yo, this is the what if, and the what if fails, so here's the what if of the what if. Tim Duncan still won the MVP even with Kobe alongside him, and Kobe averaged 27, 7 and 5. Kobe might have Duncan averaged 15 rebounds, so like, you add up the stats, the big 3 categories together, and Duncan had more, you know, if you want to go by that logic. Who cares? Victor Oladipo Rookie of the Year. He said forget Giannis out there being raw prospect. Ryan Anderson 6th Man of the Year, because Kobe passed me the ball. He never passed. Tim Duncan DPOI. Derek Williams is Karl Anthony Towns. This isn't a good idea, especially considering that Karl's going to be in the league in like a year, to just make him replicated as one of the biggest. But who cares? It's Derek Williams. He was a cool dude though. He was like fake Gerald Wallace. Well, he should have got a 10-day. Where he at? 27, 7 and 5 for Kobe Bean. Makes the second team because Timmy's on the first, and you know, he's taking they're 97 and 99, 98 overall. Not really a backup role here. You just kind of, it is what it is. Is Kendrick Perkins starting for us? When did this happen? Who cares? We barely have any weak links. I mean, he's not really, you know, he has some of the craziest low lights in history, but he was solid. He also has one of the ugly, do they have his jump shot in this game? They used to, and it was atrocious. I mean, awful. Come on, oh, they got rid of it. You guys are better than this. Hold on, let me see. Come on, I know you're better than this. Come on. Oh, you guys got to be kidding me. Wait, hold on, pause. You can't even put on a guard jump shot in a big man anymore. That's kind of trash. I'm trying to wait. That's actually kind of crazy. So like, if I was to do a video with a 7'7" guy, he would have to have on the Patrick Ewing jump shot. Maybe it's if there's a weight requirement or something. I don't know. They got Kendrick at 280. That's Zion. We are first in the conference, and guess who we're playing? The Lakers. Drew Holiday went and got his own team, and Marc Gasol is there too. And well, we won 3-1. And the Pelicans. I don't know who's on the Pelicans, but 3-2. Please end it. Oh god. Who are we facing? Oh, Chris, right. And to Sion. Why does Chris Paul have on a headband? Who allowed this? Cool, we won in games. Oh, my god, we won by 43. You guys were just playing with him. He was out there running Harlem Globetrotters play. DeAndre Jordan's the best player on a conference finals team, dog, and no way they just won the first game. I'm so ashamed. They really won 2 basketball games. Man, finals against the Heat. Mavericks versus Heat, how it was supposed to be in 2011, except Josh Smith is LeBron and Tim Duncan is Dirk and Kobe's Kobe, because Dirk didn't have much help. I mean, he had help, but like not Kobe help. And Darren Williams is D Wade, I guess. Monte Ellis is with the Chris Bosh play. Okay. Beggars can't be choosers, but I chose to jump into the game because there's 39 seconds left and we're down by 1. Kobe Bryant just pulled up for a contested 3. That wasn't very okay. Also, he's wearing number 4. I'm not gonna lie. Wait, oh no, that's not him. Wait, who is that? There's another bald dude on the side. Jarrett Jack. My glasses are also very foggy right now, so I don't really know I might be watching a whole different Darren Williams layup. It's off. Rebound. Darren Williams. It's in. It's in. But we've got a 3-point deficit as Darren Williams looking like Dennis Rodman. Passing to Lowry. Let the MVP shoot it, or well, this MVP. I don't know. Lowry to the back. Oh, Danny Granger for 3. Three Granger. Oh, you don't get many better looks than that one. And Danny Granger sold us. The Pacers legend. Was he even on the Pacers in the simulation? Yeah, he was drafted in like 02. So yeah, he had to have been. Well, we're gonna get just ended by some Elton Brand free throws. We might as well just get out of here instead of suffering with a full court shot. Somehow they scored. Obi had 29 on 10 for 14 shooting. So that one garbage three we saw him shoot was one of his 4 misses. Tim Duncan nearly had a triple double. But Josh Smith is Josh Smith. All right, that doesn't mean anything. It just means that he's good. Remember the dude named did I mention him in a video? Who was it? Terrence Jones. Yeah, and you know why? Because I was thinking of Rockets power forwards like Josh. That's where my mind goes. Like I'm like, oh, Josh Smith was nice with the Rockets for like one game. He had a couple nice games when he had his little comeback after he left the Pistons. And I'm like, oh, who was that other dude who had a couple nice games on the Rockets as a power forward that was forgotten a season later? Yeah, Terrence Jones. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. 3-point deficit. Are we gonna be just completely befuddled and betrayed and saddened by the end of this? Maybe. 125 left. Can Kyle Lowry stop Darren Williams, the great Darren Williams, boxing legend? Brooke Lopez in the post, and he missed. Kendrick Perkins holding down the paint. Kobe Bryant brings it up against who is on him. I can't. Oh, Kobe. Back out to Jason Richardson off the bench. I didn't even know you were here. Him dunking in the post. Back out. Lowry, a solid look from 3. It is good. I cannot lie. The gameplay is like really different from the last time. Well, actually, I just did a video not too long ago, but something about Kobe taking quick shots and okay, well there goes Brooke Lopez. Something about the velocity of 3-point shots being taken, the amount, the tendency. I don't know if I'm tripping. Maybe I'm the one tripping. It's not like I've simulated thousands of hours of this game or anything. You know, I just thought about. Remember? Wait, hold on, real quick. Tim Duncan down low, post up. Oh yeah, back to the basket. Oh, boom, and that's off. Rebound by Tim Duncan. Oh my God. Could make a joke about Tim Duncan's name being Tim Duncan. I have more self-respect though. Jose Calderon to the basket. No, he's not going anywhere. Down to Brooke Lopez. Brooke Lopez in the post again. This is their go-to play. And oh my goodness, is it working? Oh no, it didn't. Timeout. 23 seconds left. Remember in the last video when I mentioned that I have had 90 hours worth of 90 days worth of hours worth of playing 2K last year? Granted, is my job. I feel way worse. That took a week. Should stop talking. Kyle Lowry, 21 seconds left. Okay. Oh, Tim Duncan going to the. Yep, you already know where it's going. Timmy down. Oh my goodness, he is so. He said Elton. Who? Elton Brand. Elton off-brand. Elton brand name. Elton Kellogg. No matter. Mavericks in 4. 5. We already lost the game. What? Did Lowry just steal it? Did Lowry just steal the ball? Oh, it's still Heat ball. This man Lowry came through all pesky with it, looking like Allen Iverson before he got that steal for the game winner like 20 years ago. Look at Lowry trying to do something. It looked like it was off the Heat, and hell, it might as well have been because we just put them in the worst situation of all time. Oh God, he's about to make it. Okay. Well, it's 1-1. Timmy D, 32 and 4. It looked like it felt like you scored 32 in the 1 minute we watched. Was Kobe fouled out, or was he just not touching the ball? No, he just wasn't. I mean, you saw what Tim was doing though. I mean, he's the MVP for a reason. And we somehow lost another game. This shouldn't be legal. I don't want to know what's going on, dog. Just win. It feels like a really good deal. Just go and play and run. Oh my God, what just happened? Do you see the comeback we just? Bryant assists, Duncan dunk made. Oh man, the redundance. We just had a wild comeback, but you know what? This is how you may win. Oh, you lost. You gotta just hope that they screw up within 6 seconds in the simcast. If not, it's over. We're down 3-1, so maybe Kobe's not getting any rings. The Heat is still right there. I mean, we're up by oh God, what's about to happen? Oh my God. Why am I jumping in? There's no point. We're down 3-1. There's no way we're coming back from this. Are we about to come back from this? This is about to be the pinnacle of Kobe Bryant just randomly drop 40 every game like it's Bron. Or throw the ball away. Okay. Kobe, whoa, pull up for 3. Is that about to? Nope, he just bricked it. What did they turn Kobe into? Darren Williams handling the basketball. His mastery. I just realized it's him and Brooke Lopez. This is the Brooklyn Nets, but successful and with first round picks. Darren Williams, he gets double team. Brooke Lopez back out. That was a power move. Oh, the Josh Smith 3. That please call a timeout. Good board, Kobe. That was something I would do in my team or something. He doubled off of Kenneth Fareed, which by the way, I had to stop playing my team. I realized I've wasted 6 years of my life on and off playing. Like dog, you just play it and you don't even gain any. You just give them $300 and then you just buy packs for players that don't. It's not even you might as well just put your money in literally just search up the most random cryptocurrency ever. Then you get a year of enjoyment because you're playing with a weird Kobe card or I don't know, Jason Capono or something. Why are we giving giving it to Lowry at half court to end it. What was the thought process? We're about to lose, aren't we? Just won by 1 point. And don't worry, because we were actually up by 3 and Calderon shot a mid-range shot because he's really smart. Kobe had 25 and 16. I believe his career high in assists was 16, and it was during like his last season when they were playing LeBron. Something of that nature. Maybe 18. Down 3-2. I mean, the hopes are still alive until we lose this game. Or not. We won. We won a basketball game 28-13 and 8. Kobe 25 and 5. 3-3. We're going into game 7. Are the Heat about to blow a 3-1? Wow, you really might have done it to yourselves. Wow, Josh Smith is going down as a fraud. Even if you already have championship rings, I think you do. Josh Smith fraud season. I'm not gonna jump in. We're just gonna roll with it. Kobe Bryant and Tim. We already jumped in like 3 times too. Kobe Bryant and Tim Duncan. As Kobe dropped 38 and 10 on 15 for 19 shooting in the championship game 7. 27, 18 and 7 for Tim Duncan. And a fantastic 2 for 7 from Kendrick Perkins. Dog, we just came back from down 3. I only said we weren't gonna do it 6 times. Reverse psychology. 27, 13 and 7 from Tim Duncan. And the Chicago Bulls weren't even in the playoffs, so good thing we actually just broke the plan. Kevin Garnett retired. Ray Allen retired. Jason Terry probably should have retired 10 years ago when LeBron dunked on him, but then again, it probably didn't happen in this universe, and it was only like 4 years ago. Actually, not even. Wasn't that in like 2012? Yeah, because that was before he got traded to the Nets, so it couldn't have been. That's not Nanad Chris. That's John Havlicek. I know that's hi John. Wally, Big Tony, Big Luther, Big Ron, Big Luis, Big Chasan. New retirements. Kevin Garnett. Oh, I thought there was going to be a joke about it saying Kevin Garnett twice, but it's actually very logical. He just retired his whatever. The Bulls are going to draft somebody good this year. Watch, they draft the greatest player of all time, get very lucky. They get the 2nd pick. They actually draft a good player this year. No, the Knicks got Jabari Parker though, and for that I am very happy. The Bulls got Rodney Hood, so yeah. Kobe and Tim Duncan are great, really good. Jared Dudley, the former coach of the year, is here. That would be kind of cool if there was a person who was a coach before he was a player. I guess he could just be a player coach, but like, you know, like Bill Russell or something. But no, it's cool. Like that would be like, imagine you were an 18-year-old. Like I'm pretty sure Brad Stevens is a pretty young coach, and he was like 36. Oh yeah, I just remember that Brad Stevens isn't even a coach anymore. That's really weird. He was like considered one of the best coaches and just said nah. I think he was starting to maybe fall off a little bit, but aside from that, I mean, he already had the reputation. Like, you know how like there's certain coaches, like they'll have like a great 6 years, and then after that we're like but you know, maybe they're trash now, maybe their team kind of got worse, maybe everything's just going wrong, but they were good for those 6 years, so we're like we don't really care, you're still an elite coach. And then eventually, you know, what happens is that their team gets good again, then we're like, oh wow, you're actually an elite coach again. And you might be like, oh well, that sounds like just the team got better and not the coach, but you know, you need 2 people on the seesaw for the seesaw to work. But does a seesaw really work? It's kind of just a piece of wood. LeBron and Russell Westbrook, all-star captains. Marcus Cousins, 1-time all-star. Shout out to him. I think he just made his debut for the Nuggets. Easily the best center on that team. Clippers are trying to overtake us, and I'm pretty sure that's Derrick Rose's team, so this is just all karma for passing up on him in the draft, even though I did nothing. It wasn't me. Russell Westbrook, the most valuable player of the 2015 season, about 2 years prior to he won it real life, but it doesn't really matter to me. Jokic, rookie of the year. Ryan Anderson, 6th man of the year again. Forget Lou Williams. Josh Smith, DPOY, sorry, you're a fraud. And Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, the most improved player. He learned how to shoot threes. No, he didn't. It's 15%. Both Kobe and Tim Duncan, all NBA 2nd team. Kobe actually just averaged his most points in 3 years, not too crazy. 55 and 27, 2nd in the conference, with Anderson Varejao starting at center, so we're really doing great for ourselves. Lakers, 1st round. If they beat us, that's good. Oh my god, what are you doing? Stop it, Drew. They got Drew having Kobe and having night sweats. Why are they doing this to us? Oh, we won. The Warriors, MVP Russell Westbrook. Kobe always had a lot of respect for Russell Westbrook, probably because you can't really not have respect for Russell Westbrook no matter how much you criticize him. The dude runs like a madman. Well, yeah, he's fun. He's fun to watch, even especially if you're not a fan of his team. You know, I don't think I've ever found, to be fair, I don't think I've ever known a Thunder fan who didn't like Russell Westbrook though. I guess I haven't really known many Thunder fans, but you know, as a big Carmelo Anthony fan, I remember every time or very often that he would have bad games where he would shoot us out of games back when I was like 12, 13 years old. If you talk, every Thunder fan I've ever heard talk about Westbrook, they'd have you thinking that he shot 96% from the field. Maybe I'm tripping. Shout out to any self-aware, team-aware. I don't know how that works. Chris Paul used to play in Oklahoma City, and hey, he's got Steven Adams. Speaking of, you know, there was a Twitter Spaces where Russell Westbrook's brother said that Steven Adams averaged 18 and 10 or something like that, and he got cooked and left alive. Shout out to you. And speaking, he's probably giving us 18 and 10 right now because we're down 3-1 in the series, and it doesn't look like we're gonna repeat unless unless we just came back from down. Wow, we just did it again. Kobe Bryant and Tim Duncan are becoming the esteemed 3-1 comeback guys because we've done it twice in the past 2 seasons. We might have to do it again if we're, oh God, this is kind of terrifying because it's Tim versus Tony and then Dirk versus the Mavericks. And they got Larry Sanders, but Larry Sanders is actually just David Nwaba. But to be honest, David Nwaba is a great comparison for Larry Sanders, just 7 inches shorter probably, and no goggles. We won the first game pretty easily, 19-point win. I don't think we got an easy win like this the whole last season, for the last finals that we won. It looks like 7 years later, Kobe might actually get the 2 rings, but first let's win because, you know, job not finished. Oh my God, what just happened? Wait, okay, cool. I'm still on the screen. What just happened? Sanders nah, that's crazy. I don't know why I could feel that through the game log more than, wow. Kobe did miss a shot that he didn't really have to take. We know 2K doesn't make sense. Tony Parker had an opportunity to hit a shot. Arenas turnover. Bradley median shot blocked by Granger. Bradley 3-point shot blocked by Granger. Where did these blocks come from? Nowitzki medium jump shot missed. Bradley 3-point jump shot missed. They put on a masterclass of trash. Missed. They didn't make a shot for the last 2 minutes and 25 seconds. Not even a free throw, I don't think. That is egregious. And then the last play, Larry Sanders, 0 seconds left, block, dunk, dunk blocked by Kobe. So Kobe ultimately gives us a 2-0 series lead. Okay, now we're the ones that haven't scored in like 2 minutes, so it doesn't feel that great at the other end of the spectrum, but you know, we'll take our losses and move. You live and you learn. Another win, 123-102, 27-10 from Mr. Bryant. And there it is. I actually forgot this is the last game, but it doesn't matter because we were up like 4-1 or 3-1 at the time, but now 4-1 as Kobe dropped 49-9 in the final game of the finals. Why do you keep doing this in the elimination game? Tim Duncan triple double with Kobe Bryant 49-9 on 17 for 25. Kyle Lowry 25 on 8 for 11. 32 points per game with 9 assists. Kobe an elite playoff run, and he wins the finals MVP 33-8. Actually, wait, whoa, this would he'd have the Steph Curry agenda at this point. He has never won a finals MVP. Shaq won 3 of them and Tim Duncan won 1. So Kobe Bryant finally wins a finals MVP at age 37, which actually is the year he should be retiring, right? Am I tripping? Or no, I don't. Are we 1 year off maybe? I could check his player card. Is he about to retire on us? Oh boy, no, he's not. Oh yep, Tim Duncan's gone though. Should I force him to go? Wait, did he? No, yep, he's gone. Jason's. I'm gonna let him rock. Timmy, you won your extra 2 rings. How many rings does he have? 6? In this simulation, he would have 7 actually, because they don't have him with his ring that he won in 08 or 07 against the Cavs. Not on his resume, but he just won a whole 3-peat and retired. He might be the GOAT. I mean, Kobe definitely helped, but he might, this might be the GOAT right here. Timmy Duncan. Man has 7 MVPs and 7 rings. He said, Michael who? Yeah, I'm gonna let him rock. I'm not gonna hold him back. I literally haven't interfered with this whole entire simulation. It's kind of cool actually. I slightly interfered by not trading away our first round pick, and we drafted Ryan. I'm still not over it. We might sign somebody good considering the circumstances. No, we signed Nemanja. No, wait, yeah, we did on a 2-way contract for some reason. Jared Jack still here. Quincy Pondexter. We are screwed. We got 40 overalls in here and we're 10 years in. Haven't you guys found replacements? We've only been through 10 draft classes. Oh yeah, we're trash. I feel like that Kawhi laugh was like a lifetime ago. It doesn't even feel like, wasn't that like 2000? You would have said that 2018 was like 4 years ago already? Like what? Kawhi hasn't been a Spur for half a decade. Oh hey, Derrick Rose. What the? Wait, hold on. You're on the Warriors? What happened to Westbrook? You got Westbrook out of here? 32 and 12 a game. D'Angelo Russell, rookie of the year. Chauncey, wait, hold on real quick. Westbrook's got to still be up. Where is Westbrook? Hey, DeMar DeRozan, 9th in the scoring at least. Westbrook is a Celtic. I don't know what to say about this. Sure, good for you. Josh Smith has won mad awards and I can't even hate. Thank you for the championship, but aside from that, I mean, yeah, you're pretty. Ricky Rubio, all NBA 3rd team. What? Kobe made no all NBA teams, but he's also like 39, 19 and 63 on the season. Look, we may have Kobe never won an MVP. Actually, wow, yeah, Kobe never won an MVP, but Kyle Lowry, you know, we've got 1 MVP over here. Is Quincy Pondexter starting at center? Holy hell, he's 6'4". You're telling me we don't? Matthew Dellavedova, we didn't sign a center. We don't have a player on this team that's taller than, I think Kobe might be like the tallest player, the 6'9" Danny Granger. That's it. That's the whole. Here's a center. Oh, he's a 40 overall. Oh god, yeah, no, yeah, smart decision. Maybe, I don't know what is more important, the height. I don't dog, Tim Duncan left us in the dust. We got this is like a deserted film. All the tumbleweeds and everything in the background. Stephen Curry, that's our center position, just tumbleweeds. Stephen Curry, Finals MVP for the Pacers, and he's got Kyrie Irving as his backcourt mate. That's fire. Or they might be, one might be off the bench because they're both listed as only point guard. That's kind of funny. So instead of playing against each other in like 2 or 3 straight finals, I don't know, they're just teammates. And hell, we haven't seen LeBron do anything the entire simulation. I don't even know where he is. Literally have no clue. Samuel Dalembert retired. Remember when the Knicks traded they traded Tyson Chandler, Raymond Felton for Samuel Dalembert, Shane Larkin, Ricky Leto, and no, not Ricky, maybe, I don't, no, it was Wayne Ellington. They released him, and then they also got, oh yeah, Jose Calderon, and they released Samuel Dalembert. Was supposed to be the truth, you know. He was only like, what, 35? He had some years left in him. I think they released him like 2 months in. Then Tyson Chandler and Raymond Felton went on to play for like another 5 years, and they were both better 5 years later than any of the players we traded for that season. Fred VanVleet was the first overall pick. I mean, it's not that, hell, he might honestly, well, no, but yeah, I mean, if you want to make the argument, he's got an argument. They drafted Pascal and Fred in the same draft. That's kind of fire. Dang, wait, so you're telling me you're going to decline the Quincy Pondexter team option even after he just got mauled the entire season for you? That man deserves a statue for that. I don't care what seed we were. Dirk is a free agent. Please sign Dirk. Please sign any, I don't care. Yo, we didn't sign anybody, dog. Kobe took the whole salary cap or something. We didn't, yo, I'd yet to see a person, a human being. Oh, we drafted Sabonis, but that's it. That's our only, him and Antonio McDyess. I mean, it's better than last season. Also got Reggie Bullock, and yeah, I mean, he's 38 and we got our 2 rings. Hey, season number 10, I believe, or 9 or something. Now, I would be more ecstatic over drafting Sabonis, but we don't have many years for him to develop. Shout out to the 1 year he spent in OKC, him and Oladipo. Rudy Gay, 1-time All-Star. Oh, Anthony Davis. You know, that sucks that Anthony Davis is probably never going to win an MVP, because he was an MVP. He was one of the illest. Yo, him and Boogie during the Pelicans, well, Boogie for the Kings and Pelicans era, and AD, and they were different. I hope Embiid gets an Embiid's playing crazy now. Him, Jokic. I mean, for the sake of, you know, Jokic got his 1, whether he gets his 2nd and Embiid gets his 1st, it's just cool to see the big men get their shine, because they've always been cool, all of them. Jamal Murray, Rookie of the Year. Monte Ellis, 6th Man of the Year. Roy Hibbert, DPOI. Jimmer Fredette, Most Improved. That is, how did this happen? Where did you come from? You were drafted 10 years ago, or 5 years ago, but you didn't even play for 2 whole years, and now here you are, the Most Improved player. Ricky Rubio is really just the best. He's out here just, wow. And the play-in game would have benefited us because we were 1 game out. And who the hell is starting for us right now? Bishop and, wait, why is a 71 overall starting? Didn't we have Sabonis? What? We didn't even play him. Played a 71 overall 2nd round pick over Sabonis, and Luke Babbitt is, well, I mean, he's actually pretty solid. Why am I hating on Luke Babbitt? I don't know, but I don't know. Hi, Iman. Kobe's got to be like 40 at this point in the simulation, so I would assume, I mean, he might just keep AD Finals MVP. At least he won a ring in real life. That's something I'll be thankful for. Is Kobe still? Kobe is just, he said forget retirement. 39 years old, last year of his contract, so he's free to go wherever he feels. He might go to the Lakers for a little, you know what I mean, retirement tour. OG Anunoby, hi, drafted you, but I don't know where are we, because we might be leaving. Can you team up with LeBron? That'd just be fire. And we're going to Miami. Kobe said, I mean, it's not even about wanting the Heat. You were already in Texas, the literal Heat. I'm not talking about the team. Well, yeah, I'm gonna assume, yeah, Kobe regresses. We're on the team that we beat in the finals, I think once or twice. Evan Turner is here, the greatest 2nd overall pick, 4th overall. Wait, no, 2nd in real life ever. Definitely better than Ryan Anderson. Actually, I lied. It's Lonzo. Oh wow. I think I called you washed a few years. You were in your rookie season. Giannis is the MVP. Malik Monk, Rookie of the Year. D'Angelo Russell, 6th Man. Roy Hibbert, DP. Roy Hibbert is out there just getting it. Otto Porter, Most Improved Player. Kyle Lowry holding it down in Dallas. So on and so forth. Basketball players playing basketball, and we tied. So, you know, Kobe and Josh Smith had their battles in the finals, but band together and you don't make the playoffs. 9th seed again, back-to-back years, isn't it? How fantastic. The Pistons, led by Giannis, just won a champ. That is a wild, I'm gonna assume that that's the end, and that is a wild way to end it. I've done everything I can with my time in the league. It's time to call it a career. At age 40, 24, 4-7 a game in his final season at a 93 overall. Considering no Achilles injury, that's probably pretty accurate, or something of that nature. Maybe 88, I don't know. Why they put 2 A's in Jamal Crawford? That is officially officially gonna do it. Kobe Bryant has retired after 22. I don't know if that's accurate. Actually, it probably is. He retired with 20 years pro at like 38 or 37. So he retired this time around at 40 with 22, 23 maybe years pro. Hey, it's Tyronn Lue. And this Kobe Bryant, oh wow, this is such a young Kobe. He didn't even have a ring on his finger. So we know that he would have had the 5 rings just like in real life, but he got them much later on in his career. One hell of a triumphant revenge tour of multiple teams and all that. And yeah, this Kobe's just like excluding all of his early like years of accolades. Hell, literally there's nothing. It doesn't have anything prior to this simulation. So I guess, hey, there you go. You're seeing from this Kobe is what he did in this past 10 years. Looking at the Bulls records, oh wow, he did score 56 in a Bulls playoff game, which is actually second most after Jordan's 63. Actually very impressive. But aside from that, and his 7 threes made, shout out to Mike Dunleavy, and 15 assists in a playoff game with the Bulls. I believe we saw he had like 16 with the Mavericks. Yeah, with the Mavericks, he said forget Dirk, 56, 51. That's in the playoffs. 16 assists. Shout out to Kyle Lowry in the regular season. So this is probably the most that he put up, which was 52 twice. And yeah, that's what you get from Kobe Bryant. And this thing where you take him off the Lakers and you put him on the Bulls. The Bulls do nothing. He leaves the Bulls. He goes to the Mavericks. He wins 2 rings, and that's how the career pans out. Shout out to Tim Duncan. There's nothing more really here to look at. We can go ahead and actually, I don't even know, considering that half of his career is oh wow, he still made the Hall of Fame alongside Carlos Boozer. And his number 24 is retired with the Bulls and the Mavericks. Pretty impressive actually. So he'd have 4 numbers retired with 3 teams. Or actually no, because he would have never really had his 24 era on the Lakers. So not much of it at least. And yeah, that is officially gonna do it. Once again, rest in peace, Kobe, Gianna, and everybody on January 26th of 2020, which is still, I can't believe it's been 2 years. Shout out to his family and shout out to Pau Gasol, who I actually felt bad starting off the video by breaking them up. I always see him on social media all the time, always with the Bryant family. So shout out to him. Shout out to Sasha Vujacic and Michael Jordan and Shannon Brown. Thank you for watching. You can like, subscribe to the channel if you care about our channel at all. Let me know what you want to see next in the comments or whatever the hell, and I'm gonna get the hell up and out of here. Cut.